In this video, I'll be walking you through the exact trading plan that I personally will be using for today's London and New York session, basically throughout the entire day today. I'm recording this video right after the Asia session and before London session is going to open, basically pre-London. And yeah, before we start the video, today the markets are going to be a little bit in the decisional zone. Like if you're trading and you're following the whole US-Israel-Iran war, then you probably know that Trump has given an ultimatum to Iran till Tuesday 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right? So we can probably see some moves tonight, and so we just have to brace for impact. Hopefully nothing bad happens to Iran or US, and hopefully everything ends in a very peaceful way, but that is yet to see, right? So you can already see since last week the price has been moving very choppy. Friday was Good Friday, so there was bank holidays, and even on Monday the bank holidays continued. The major banks were all on leave, and because of that, you can see that the price action hasn't been very clear, and the whole new biases haven't yet popped up. So we have to wait, patiently trade, and hopefully we'll have our setups hit today. And if not, then over this week, we can see some potentially very, very good moves. With that being said, all of this is my own trading plan and definitely not financial advice. And yeah, we get on with the video. All right, today is a Tuesday market and April 7th. You can see we don't have any major news today, but there is always anything can happen with just a Trump's tweet, and the whole market scenario changes. There's quick candles, quick 100 pip candles. So we have to be very careful and very, very strict with our risk management. Do not trade without a plan. That is a recipe for failure. And coming on to TradingView, so these are the watch lists that I personally trade, and I'll be walking you through all of these pairs, right? So if this is something that you trade, please do stay on and try to understand, pick my brain apart, or even maybe if I miss something, do drop it in the comment section below. I'll make sure to read every single one of them. Coming on to, let's start off with gold. So coming on to gold, we have this. So we have had a huge downfall, right? So, but with the news that's coming up, there is a good chance USD is going to get stronger. In that case, fundamentally, gold is down. Fundamentally, gold is down. But on a technical side of things, there are two major zones gold can play from, right? We can probably see price creep up today into the 4 hours order block before coming all the way down. That is my number one plan for today, right? The least probable one, technically this looks good, right? This 1 hour order block for your buy, but with the news that's coming out, I am actually expecting price to slowly creep up towards today and then eventually have the drop. That is my plan, right? So also we have for this 4 hours order block right here, we have previous week's high resting right below it. And we also have all of this trendline liquidity built up, right? Perfectly for this zone right here. So we just have to wait, patiently wait today and see what sort of setups or what can open up as opportunities and possibilities today. Coming into NZDUSD. So NZDUSD, we are on a downtrend. All right. So when we're on a downtrend, it's just pretty much we have to just pick up at the best setups. And you can see I've drawn a Fibonacci. I'm trying to target some OTE entries. Yes, we have had equilibrium hit already, but possibly if price comes back up into this OTE today, then I think we'll have a pretty good setup on the 1 hour. Price has to sweep this inducement, fill the fair value gap, and then only come back down. So that's pretty much good liquidity. We have we have the inefficiency, we have inducement, and we are also we have good liquidity pools and liquidity targets, right? So NZDUSD looks pretty good, but that being said, AUDUSD, its correlating pair doesn't look very clear in any pattern right now, right? Yes, we have a trend coming up, but price like NZDUSD swept previous month's low and it's coming up. You can see in AUDUSD price hasn't swept previous month's low And so because of that, it is a little bit confusing, right? So again, we will just use AUDUSD to casually see the correlation before entering into NZD entries if they were to open up today. GBPUSD, very kind of simple, right? It's the same order block I've drawn on the previous trading day. So this is the Fibonacci. Price has kind of come close to equilibrium and given us the whole huge fall. So my expectation today is for price to sweep previous day's high, fill the inefficiency, and then target the previous month's low and the previous week's low. But one thing to note for this order block is we have the huge liquidity upside, and we also have previous week's high resting right above it, right? So that is something to note, but I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think price is going to come way back up. We'll see. We're yet to see today. Coming into Euro USD, just like NZD and AUD, GBP is clear, but Euro USD is not that clear to me, right? You can see it's a little bit far away. We have better liquidity on the upside here to be grabbed on Euro USD. That's why planning a sell entry on Euro USD is a little bit more riskier than your GBP USD. That's why I'm gonna skip Euro USD today. Coming on to Euro USD, coming on to USDJPY, we have two. So I drew this Fibonacci on the last trading day, and we can see price has come into the golden region, into OTE, and then trying to boom, has boomed up, right? So today I'm expecting price to basically come into this 1 hour order block and then try for some buys. And if that fails, then I'm planning for this as the final zone, final holding zone before going back up. So USDJPY is focusing on some buy setups. EURUSD, I'm actually focusing on sell setups, right? So we have this beautiful 30-minute order block resting right above previous day's high, and we also have a classic 2-swing setup, right? So we have 1 swing, 2 swing, and then so this looks like a very, very good, beautiful setup for today. Also comes perfectly in the OTE region, so that is something to note. EURUSD is a sell setup today. USDCAD, I'm actually focusing on buys because we have on the immediate, we have previous week and previous month's high resting right, just right there, right? So I'm expecting price to come back down, fill the inefficiency, take out previous day's low. It's already been taken out, which is good, and then come all the way back up for some buys. That is my plan for USDCAD. Okay, and finally coming into silver. Silver, you can see again the trend is a little bit unclear to me, unlike gold. So basically what I've seen today is all the correlated pairs. I'm not able to find an exact entry or some clear trend, but the other pair on the other side, the correlated ones, usually have a trend and are pretty clear on where they want to move today. So that is something that I'm able to easily see and identify in each pairs, and that's what you would have seen throughout the day. Hopefully we have a few of these setups hit up. Also, while doing my analysis, on a very quick note, just a quick update, USDJPY, you can take this 15-minute zone right here, because planning for this 1 hour zone is kind of far away today, right? So we again have a pretty good 2-swing setup, and we can target this setup until this major high is taken. All right, because after this major high is taken, we only have a matter of time before price takes out all this inefficiency. So this one is one of the setups. And also coming on to EURUSD, in order for price to move into this 30-minute zone, price will need some liquidity right now, and there's not much liquidity above. So I am expecting price to come sweep all of this liquidity, Asia lows resting right here, sweep all of this liquidity, and then come up today. So this is another plan that I have just looked at before the video ended. And yeah, hopefully you guys have a crazy profitable week and an amazing day today. Do comment whatever you thought about this video, and I'll sure look into it and come back to you on it. All the links to my trading community and also my Instagram, all the links are in the channel description and also in the video description below. And yeah, I'll catch you in the next one, boys.